Sudoku, a game that's captivated minds across the globe with its blend of logic, simplicity, and intrigue. But have you ever wondered where this popular brain teaser came from? Today, we're diving into the fascinating history of Sudoku, tracing its roots from ancient number games to the global phenomenon it is today. If you're unfamiliar with the basics of what the Sudoku brain teaser is, I'll briefly explain it. Sudoku is a logic-based number puzzle that involves filling a 9x9 grid with digits so that each column, each row, and each of the 9 3x3 subgrids, also known as regions or boxes, contains all the digits from 1 to 9 without repetition. The puzzle begins with some cells already filled in with numbers, and the challenge is to fill in the remaining cells following these rules. Although Sudoku might seem like a modern invention, its origins can be traced back centuries. The story begins in the 18th century with a Swiss mathematician named Leonhard Euler. Euler developed a concept he called Latin squares. These were grids where each number or symbol appeared only once in each row and column. Euler's work, originally intended for statistical analysis, laid the foundation for the puzzle we would come to know as Sudoku. Fast forward to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The idea of number puzzles gained traction in France, where puzzle creators began experimenting with number placement games. However, it wasn't until the 1970s that Sudoku, as we know it, truly began to take shape. Published in Dell Pencil Puzzles and Word Games magazine under the name Number Place. This game invited players to fill a 9x9 grid with numbers 1 through 9, ensuring no repetition in rows and columns. Although the creator, Howard Garnes, didn't receive widespread recognition during his lifetime, his creation sparked a wave of interest that would soon transcend borders. In 1979, the puzzle was picked up by a Japanese puzzle company, Nikoli, and in 1984 they published it under the name Suji wa Dokushin ni Kagiru, which roughly translates to "the numbers must be single." The name was later shortened to Sudoku. The Japanese publisher added a few new twists, including limiting the number of pre-filled squares to no more than 32. The game's popularity in Japan was almost instant, as it offered a challenge that was perfectly suited for the long commutes that are common in Japanese life.
I'm Wayne Gould. In this session we're going to take a look at X-Wings, what they are, how they work, and how to find them.
In 1997, a New Zealander named Wayne Gould stumbled upon the puzzle in a Tokyo bookstore. Captivated by its simplicity and challenge, Gould spent years developing a computer program that could generate Sudoku puzzles. His passion led to the puzzle's reintroduction to the Western world, where it quickly became a sensation. Years later, he pitched the idea to the Times newspaper in London, and in November 2004, they published the first Sudoku puzzle. The response was immediate, and Sudoku fever spread like wildfire across Europe and the rest of the world. Sudoku's popularity reached new heights with the introduction of the World Sudoku Championship in 2006, where the best minds from around the globe compete to solve the toughest puzzles in record time. This annual event solidified Sudoku's status as more than just a pastime. It became a sport, a challenge, and a celebration of logic. So, what is it about Sudoku that has captivated millions? Perhaps it's the universal appeal of its challenge, the way it engages our minds, offering a brief escape from the chaos of daily life. Or maybe it's the simple satisfaction of bringing order to a seemingly random grid of numbers. As long as we seek mental challenges and the joy of solving puzzles, Sudoku will continue to thrive. Whether you're a seasoned player or a curious beginner, this timeless puzzle is here to stay. So, grab a pencil, find an empty grid, and dive into the world of Sudoku, where logic meets fun. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. You don't want to miss out on future content. Let us know in the comments, how do you approach solving Sudoku? Do you have any tips or tricks? I'd love to hear from you. All right, until next time, don't forget to use what you got.